Hello, Dice fans. What time is it? Game time! Huh? It's time for Me versus Me, Me versus Me Yahtzee action live from the White Room. I'm here to find out which me is the best me at playing Yahtzee. Is it the everyman, the regular guy, Me One? Currently with 75 victories under his name, under Me's name, or is it the renegade, the flamboyant, the wild card, Me Two? Currently with 60 victories. They were very even early days. Me One has learnt some tricks that is really keeping Me Two at bay. We've had 3 victories in a row for Me One, and they have been, I don't know the word, I want to say emphatic, I don't know. He's put a stamp on them. He's scored 320, 281. He's had deficits of 137, 77. He's doing well. The thing is, though, Me Too is scoring above average. He's doing well, but it's just not enough in the current climate. Me One felt embarrassed in the D3, and he's come back to regular league action with a bee on his bonnet, a chip on his shoulder. What more can be said? Me One, you will be starting today. What do you think is going to be your keys to victory? Keys to victory, keeping my head, letting the dice give me what I need. And, you know, I mentioned this last time about the dice feeding me. I believe it. I believe it's true today. I can only do what the dice give. Okay. And anything else? Yeah, I'll be doing super rolls. Really strategic. Nothing's flying out. Me Too. You're on 3-game loser. What can you bring to the table today? I'm not changing much up at all, mate. It's going to be usual Me Too behaviour. I'm going for the Yahtzee. I'm not going to hold back. I'm taking the chances when I see them. And when I win, it'll be a victory you can be proud of. That I'll be proud of. That we can all just sit down and be proud of at the end. Now, I'm hoping to get some Yahtzees. Me One has had a Yahtzee. I don't know who's talking now. Commentator me here. Me One has had a Yahtzee. For the past 3 games, 3 victories, 3 Yahtzees. He hadn't had a Yahtzee prior to that since match 128. That's quite some doing. And then since coming back, he's got those victories. Me Two, however, we're on match 137 today. His last Yahtzee was on match 129. So he's on a bit of a drought himself. Hopefully he can pull it back and get the big Y under his belt. Okay, and Me Too, he's looking for Yahtzees with the 2s. They're the least likely to get. Let's hope we can see some good action today. These are the dice we're going to be playing with. 5 of these dice will be the selected few to join us in this arena that we call the White Room. Biggest numbers go through. Hopefully it's not yellow. Drop out, and we've got ourselves a 6, 6, 6. Another 6. 6s are warming up. 6s are nearly hot. 6s are nearly hot. A 5 there. Finishing this set. 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yellow vision. These guys are out of there. You're not a 5, mate. You wish you were, but you can just get it. Purple, red, purple, blue. Regular blue / darker blue. Just blue today. A little bit there. We've got a grubby board. I'm leaving it grubby because if you rub too much, you get this action happening. I don't want to ruin this thing. We've had this every match so far, 137 of them, and it's looking worn. We're going to go to the full, there's holes in the side. And the green. Purple, red, purple, blue, green. We like to see it. If you want a colour stat, because I'm all about the stats today, this will be the darker blue. It's just catching up with the others. 93, match 93 for both the purple and the blue. In terms of overall appearance, the blue does very well for itself. This is 128, second only to the red, which is having its 130th dice appearance. That is fantastic stuff. It's played 67% of these matches, and Me One will be starting this match. There was a lot of knocking of dice before. We're trying to put a stop on that. They need to be very careful with their placement. There will be warnings. I don't want to press the pause button any more than you want to see the little da-da-da-da-da. The Spanish flea, baby. Me One, over to you. And he gets a north-style roll. Gets 3 fours on his initial roll there. Pushes out once more. Gets a couple of 6s. That's a full house. It's a full house. 25 points given to him from the dice gods. Me Too. With a little screwdriver to set things up. Gets a couple of 2s. That 6 goes wild. Wildly crazy. A couple of 4s. And he is also going to go for this full house. Pushes out for the final roll, gets the 4, no house, fuller than a full house, and both of these guys filling their houses with delicious numbers. 2s and 4s, 25 points there. Lovely to see. Now, 7th time that Me 2 has managed that combination. Me 1, another roll up north. He gets himself a 5, a 5, a 4, a 4, and again, he's going to keep not again, but he's going to keep those 5s. He's got stuff to do early doors. He's got 4, 5, 6. Just needs a 3. Very odd push, but he gets it. The 2 is not gained, but the small straight has been scored. That's 30 points guaranteed for him in that lower section. We'll see what that score does to change the end game at the end when we add those numbers up. Me 2, drop out. 2, 3, 4. He's looking for a 5 or a 1. He's in a good position here. 5 or a 1. He gets a 2 and a 3. Doesn't want that. Pushes out. Where's the 5? There it is. Small straight for him. The 4 just egging on. We like the green dice, but that's not what we want to see from it at this point. 2, 3, 4, 5. 30 points of his own. And this is looking even Stevens early on in this game. I'm going to stop saying early on there. Me 1 rolls up north. A trifecta of 4s. Pushes out once more. Gets a 4 and a 1. The pesky disc dice looking back at us. Final roll. Pushes out. Gets the 1. It returns. Dis. 4, 8, 12, 16. That's 16 on 4s. A huge score there. He got it last game. He's got it again today. Me 2 with a standard roll. Gets 2 4s. 4s are hot. 4s, I think, may as well be hot. Oh my goodness. 4s are hot. Final roll. And 4s are hot. We got the Yahtzee. Woo! Come on, baby. See the smoke. See the celebration. 4s are doing the business for Me 2 here today in the White Room. Absolutely beautiful stuff. The 25th time that 4s have made their presence known in the 5 Dice Club. 121 Yahtzees all together here at Me vs. Me Yahtzee. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. That's what that works. 1, 2, 1. Hopefully that's not an omen for Me 1 to have that last digit in its name. Me 1 rolls north. Gets a 6, a 6, a 5 and a 5, and that is an absolute whopper of a 3 of a kind. You can't ask for anything better other than if that were a 6. 10, 12, 22, 27, 27 on 3 of a kind for the Lord of the Dice. The heavy hitter. Me 2 pushes up, regular style. That's a 5, no question about it. 1, 1, and he's going for those 1s. He's got chance to. Why not? Pushes once more, and he's got a little mess up of dice there, but he's going to put 2 on 1s. I'm sure he can make that back up. His playing style really does benefit going for big numbers, so he's happy there. The large straight can't get away from him, though, because that's 40 points. Me 1 rolls west, gets a 4, a 4, a couple of 1s. He's keeping... Oh, he's got 4s already. Oh, no, what was that? Okay. That's a 4, so he's happy with 4s. He's got a couple of 3s. He's going to switch over to 3s at this point. Final roll. He gets a 2, 2, 2. And he's going to use those 2s to his advantage. 2, 4, 6. 6 there. A little lapse in concentration. And that's where the score chart, the notifications were just displaying. For nothing interesting, nothing dice related. Big distractions here. It's big stakes in the White Room. Me 2. Walks the dog. Undoes the button doing so. We re-click. That's not great behaviour. That's a warning for him. We need to start having stricter rules here. The 3 6s up top. The number of the beast. He rolls again. Gets a 5 and a 2. Final roll for him. He gets a 5 and a 4. Now, he could put 6, 12, 18 on 6s, but he knows that he needs the best possible outcome. 6, 12, 18. 18 plus 5 is 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3. 23 plus 4 is 27. That's 27 points. That doesn't seem at all likely. But you're thinking, yeah, but he had 1 less than 1. It's all the same. 27 points. Me 1, 1s, 3s, 5, 6s. The large straight and the other kind. Still has the Yahtzee, still has that straight. He gets a couple of 6s there. Pushes out, gets a 3, a 3, and a 4. He's keeping those 3s. Once more, he gets a 2, a 2, and a 6. No good. No good. There's making of a chance, or he can ditch those 1s. And I think at this point, it's either ditch the Yahtzee or the 1s, but that's not going to happen. So the 1s get marked down as a none. Me too. Inverted screwy. Lovely stuff. 4, 5, 6. He has the 2. He has the 4 and the 5. He just needs a 3. And he's got faith in these dice today. Give us a 3. He gets the 3. Lady Luck is shining down today. 40 points for me too. And this bottom section is looking tight. Me 1. 3s, 5, 6s. Gets a couple of 6s, a couple of 5s. He's not going to hunt that large straight. It's going to come to him. 2, 3, 4, 6. He's going to go for it. It's found him. He mentioned it and it's happened. The red needs a 5. Gets the 5. The straightest player in the game retaliates, shoots back, gets that 40 points. Me too has that whole top section, bar the 1s, ready for him. He needs the other kind. He's got the chance and he's got the potential Yahtzee bonus. It's all to play for here. Me too rolls north, gets a 3, a 3, a 3, a 3, and a 3. Does he need 3s? Yes, he does. The little Dissy Dice is on show. He's got 2 rolls here. Pushes out. He gets a 5. Pushes out. Gets the 2. 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 on 3s. 4. The 2-time Dice Cathalon. The 4-time Grand Slam winner. Me 1. A 0-time Grand Slam winner is after 3s, 5s, 6s, and the other kinds. Gets a couple of 4s. Doesn't need the 4s. Doesn't need the 4s at all. This is putting a real slowdown on him. He's going to keep those 4s anyway. See what comes now. Gets a couple of 1s and a 6. And he's pushing out once more. He has that chance. And with that chance, he's got 10. He's got 9. That's 19. 20, 21, 22. And that, by no means, is a poor chance. We've seen 16s and 19s frequently from both players recently. 22 is a good step forward. He still needs to get that Yahtzee, though. Me too. 2s, 4s, 5s, 6s. He's got a couple of 6s. He's happy with that. Pushes out once more. 4, 4. He's going to keep... No, he's going to keep those 6s. Pushes out again. Gets a 4, a 5, and a 1. That's his chance gone. That's 10. We know that's 10. That's 11, 21, 22. And again, they're head-to-head. They're head-to-head there. Me 1 started the game off. So he's got a little bit of a... He's got an advantage in that he's unaware of what's coming next. But he's got a disadvantage that Me Too can react. Proactive-wise, Me 1 has the 3s, the 5s, the 6s, the Yahtzee, and the 4 of a kind. Will Me Too's Yahtzee affect things here? Let's find out. Me 1 pushes up, gets a 6, a 6, a 3, and a 3. He needs 3s. 6s are going to give him the biggest 4 of a kind if possible. Let's go there. Oh, the 3s return and another push. He gets a 1, a 2, and a 5. He's going to make the desperate choice here. He's getting rid of the other kind. That big boy score is limited. We're about 30 points down on that now, if we're being very generous. Me Too walks the dog. Needs 2s, has a single 2. He's keeping it. Walks the dog once more and it flies over. The 2 appears. That is disastrous. He's got one more roll to come. He pushes normal style and he has fluffed the 2s. He's going to need this 35 bonus if he's going to be competitive. The 4 of a kind, though. What does he do here? He's relying on this here. He really is. But if he can just... I mean, there's no guarantee of a 4 of a kind. He's getting rid of the 4 of a kind very reluctantly. I'm very disappointed with that one. Me 1. 3s, 5, 6s. Couple of 6s. They're rearing again. They keep on showing their face but not delivering. But this time, final roll. He gets a 4 and a 1. 6, 12, 18. Meets the marker on those 6s. They were hot earlier. The 4s were smoking. Me too. 2s, 4s, 5, 6s. Drop out. And he's got a little selection, a little goodie bag. He's keeping those 2s. They were a hindrance a while ago. He's got himself a lovely straight. Doesn't need that. Come on, dice. Final roll. And he gets a single 2. That equals 2, doesn't matter. Matters not. And that take away that. Also 2. 2, 4. 4 on 2s. Me 1. Needing 3s and 5s. He has the Yahtzee. But the 5s appear. A little duo of the 5 pips. Rolls again. Gets a 3, a 2 and a 1. Final roll. He gets a 5. He's happy with that. 5, 10, 15. 15 points. Up top for the Lord of the Dice. Me too. 3 rounds left here. 4s, 5s, 6s. Screwdriver. What does that give him? It gives him a single 5. He's getting drips here. He's been drip fed. He wants big numbers. He's been given runs. Final roll. And he is putting 8. Oh boy. 8 on 4s. Oh boy. 8 on 4s. He's eating a bit of a sandwich now, and it's not a nice one. Me 1 with 3s in the Yahtzee. He's going to go for those 3s. He was thinking about it. Oh, man. Big numbers appear, but none of that is what he's after. Final roll. Come on, 3s. Nothing. He's getting rid of the Yahtzee. No. Yes. No. He can get the bonus up here. I still don't think it'll be enough. Unless he absolutely pees the bee. Yes. Yahtzee's gone. He can get the 3s. Me too. 5s and 6s. He's got 3 4s. The itch of going for the Yahtzee is high. What's he going to gain from it? He could lose everything by doing it. He's not doing it. He's keeping those 5s. He's hoping the dice will be kind, and they haven't been. Once again, be kind. Oh, he gets 2. 10. He wanted 15 points there. He's got 10. That's below the quota asked of him by the god of the Yahtzee world. Me 1. 3s. Final roll. He's got a single 3. He really needs this. Come on, 3s. Final roll. He gets 1 more. Is it enough? 3, 6. Remember, you can't add this up until the Wazamataz is involved. Me too. Needs 6s. Gets 2 of them. The dices are kind. The dice are kind. 2 more. He's got a single roll left. He's got 4 6s. He opens Hell's Gate. Final roll. And he's got a 6 on the last roll. Straight through there. Have a bit of that. 6 points. He gets the tick and all the 6s. That's 30. 30 numbers up top. No picture. That's okay. I'm going to put one of these in the tin for memory's sake. We've got a bit of foil. Oh, wow. 6s finishing off this game. A small handshake. Me too. Reluctant. Me 1 a little more keen on that handshake. But here we are. That's the spoils of war. Me 1 and 2. Very, very good job there. Very good job. Let's add these points up. Let's see where we're at. Roll up to signify the end of this match, and the 6 and the 1, the disc dice, really do signify the importance of this battle. Me 1. Adding your scores up first. The Wazamataz is here. Over here. Nothing plus 6 plus 6 plus 16 plus 15 plus 18 equals 61. He did not get that bonus. He was so close to it. But it didn't happen. That let him down once more. 61 points up top for me 1. Me 2. He's got 2. He's got 4. He's got 12. 8, 10, and a whopping 30. 66. I mean, it's not the highest top he's ever got. He really let himself down up there. But getting that score, even with that, is superb. 63. Gets him the 35. A round of applause for getting that bonus. And we'll add that up there. 35. We'll do that for you. You don't need to. 101. Great stuff. Great stuff indeed. Down below, the lower deck, the bottom half, the lowest section. 27 points for me 1. Plus 25, plus 30, plus 40, plus 22 on the chance. 144. That's the scores on the doors. More than me 2 had in the last game. But will it be enough? I think we know the answer. Me too. 27, 25, 30, 40, 50 for the Yahtzee. 22 points on chance. And then the 100 bonus. 294 in that bottom section, and we're proud to see it. Adding these scores up now, the Federation of Self-Playing Yahtzee Athletes have given me the control of the scores. The 61 plus the 144 will be Me1's, his score. 61 plus 144 equals 205. He's over that 200 mark. A little less than what he's been getting recently, but still a good score. Me 2, 101 plus 294 is 395. Just shy of that 400 mark, which he really, both players rarely get to. Brilliant stuff. The victor, and with 61 victories. To me's name is Me Too. 75 there for Me1. Me Too. Let's start with yourself. You got that Yahtzee. You got another. You said you're on a drought. So that drought is well and truly over. How do you feel? Yeah, that's good stuff. It's good stuff indeed. Just when we thought fours had caught up with sixes, with getting the most dice, the most Yahtzees, six has gone ahead again, 26. And they've been a good 26 as well. I didn't expect them to pull through like that, but the dice spoke to me today, and I'm proud of it. This top section could have been bigger. I was hoping for a big score there. This could have been what that could have been. But the play is what happens. Everything affects everything else. I'll have no other say of it. And people say it's not like a two-player game. You just play yourself. This proves you wrong. Through and through. You're not doing it right if that's the case. Self-playing Yahtzee is a battle against yourself and against the other me within you. Me1. Yeah, I'm disappointed with that. I mean, I've scored the lowest score in a little while. Just go back to the stats here. I guess 133, I scored 169. And that was a shocking loss. This isn't as bad as that. It's not... I can't say that's a bad score, really, by my standards. But, I mean, we're both so even here, which is really good to see. The Yahtzees obviously did very well, but if he hadn't got those Yahtzees, it would have been down to the wire. I mean, he did so well. I'm pleased to have had this game today, and I hope we can come back strong and we can have another great epic. We've got a little while before we face off in the, on the same match. I think I maybe mistakenly said that we're going to be on previously, but that's coming up. It's coming up, but we'll be in the same arena at the same time, the Ferns Arena. And yeah, I think before that we will play again. Let's just have a little look at the schedule here. We've got this match 137. We've got another match, another 2 matches before we get to the D3 confrontation. They're not playing each other. Don't get me wrong. They're in different brackets. They're in different bands. But you got Poet Me. Just to spoilers here, Poet Me will be against Me1, and Me Too will have a competitor from his band, which you will find out on the day. Thank you for watching another match of Me versus Me Yahtzee. Excitement is high. No pictures, but actually I found a picture on the floor that must have flown off, and I'll just share that with you if I can. The little black and white one. Why do that off camera when I can show you? Where's it gone? I think I covered it with that one I put in a minute ago. Oh, where are you, buddy? This lovely little black and white thing. Might have to show you another time, because I can't really be bothered with this right now, if I'm being brutally honest with you. That was it there. Look at that. That's nice, isn't it? Anyway, the Party Popper collection is not growing. I'd love to say it's growing, but it isn't. I'm going to try and get Yahtzee now, macho style. That's good stuff. Thank you for watching. Take care. Goodbye. Adios, amigos.